welcome to our first edition of Pop Culture-Rama. I'm one of your hosts, Cassidy Smith.
And I'm Andrew Bethke.
And today we're here to introduce the segment that will be appearing on our BsTv news show regularly and tell you a little bit about what you can expect.
Right. So essentially what we're going to do is delve into what we feel are some important pop culture issues this week. Coming up, movies, music, that sort of thing.
And you know that things are important when you're sitting in front of a fireplace.
Exactly.
And that's why we thought we could be taken seriously. Other than that, we really have
no credentials.
Not at all.
Lovely mantle.
I didn't notice the craftsmanship on that,
really
but it is really nice. Right. I do think something that works for us is the fact that we have very different tastes.
Right. It's sort of Hannity and Combs, but for music.
So why don't we just introduce ourselves a little bit so you can get a better idea of who we are and
what you can expect.
Yeah, that's nicely said, Andrew.
All right.
Why don't you go ahead and go first? Tell the people what they want to hear.
Okay. Well, talking a little bit about my tastes, I have to say that I feel like I sort of am the pretentious side of this partnership. I'm a big fan of music in general, if that means anything at all. My tastes run the gamut of the usual sort of indie type situation. We have, the Decemberists, the Mountain Goats, Belle and Sebastian, that sort of thing. Also a big fan of movies. Wes Anderson, favorite director, as one could guess, by my 60s jacket. I am a big fan of action flicks. Can't really say no to Explosion Fest. And also maybe if we're going to get into some literature, talk about some of the best stuff that's coming out today.
Well, Andrew, that was fascinating.
Well, thank you.
I really appreciate. I think we have some similarities. We appreciate older culture.
Maybe, but so they can know that. Why don't we find out a little bit more about you?
Oh, I'd be happy to tell you.
Well, thank you.
I'm extremely mainstream. Like when people are singing lyrics to a song and I know them, the song's been out for a while because it definitely takes me some time to pick up on the new stuff, but I like it when I get my hands on it. Modern artists that I like, I appreciate Lady Gaga. Her theatrics are quite something. Taylor Swift is another favorite of mine, although I must say my general music base is a little older. 1950s and 60s is my favorite. Movies-wise, I really like romantic comedies. I don't think it gets much better than a good Jennifer Aniston flick on a Friday night. Jennifer Garner, my gals. I think Andrew and I probably differ in our favorite books. I don't know if he's ever read The Princess Diaries, but that's one of my favorite series. Also, I'm just going to throw this out here, not a big Twilight fan. I know Andrew isn't a fan either, so sorry in advance for that. So as you can see, the upcoming weeks should be very interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
I am as well.
If I had to pick one thing in the upcoming weeks I was looking forward to, I would say this, as a matter of fact.
Right.
I think that you people at home are going to really appreciate it too.
Right. Find it minimally soul-crushing.
Soul-crushing and hopefully just as minimally entertaining, because I don't know how funny we actually are.
Maximally entertaining. One can hope.
That's what we're shooting for, but I don't want to be too lofty. I don't want to disappoint.
Shoot for the stars.
I say keep your expectations low because then you can't disappoint anyone.
Well, that's
my outlook
maybe
on
the
life.
worst philosophy I've ever heard. I didn't do my usual morning Huffington Post read, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
We can talk about. How's your family?
They're doing well.
I'm glad.
Think my Owen's getting ready to apply to college.
Oh, hi Owen. That got creepy fast.
It did.
I promise if you guys watch more episodes of this, it'll be funnier.
More coherent.
Certainly more
Maybe
coherent.
not.
I can't guarantee either of those things.
I'm sure you turned this off by now.
Yeah, if anybody's even watching still. All right, well, we will see you next week or whenever. I don't even know if it's next week. We don't know when we're going to be back again. So next time. That's fair.
Next time.
We'll see you next time on Pop Culture-Orama or Pop Culture-A-Go-Go. We haven't decided what we actually want to call it yet.
We'll get back to you on that.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
Good night and good luck. What are
Indeed.
other sign-offs? Do you have any other sign-offs? Well,
I'll
throw me down and pick me back up.
I'm just going to salute.
I'll see you next time.
Go.
Just turn that off then.
The university recently held the annual Take Back the Night event in an effort to raise awareness of the domestic and sexual violence. But the work of addressing these issues doesn't stop there. Here today to talk about the everyday services available is Jessie Rosales to tell us a little bit more about the Women's Resource Center.
Well, hi. One of the main goals of the Women's Resource Center, or the overall goal, is to provide a bunch of services to create awareness and empowerment through the center by using students in college to organize events on campus, to be volunteers, and to engage the community in events and services to empower the community as far as awareness and violence and also female empowerment.
Okay, so what can you explain to us what some of those services are?
Some of the services we offer are, we have discussion groups. One of them is Entre Mujeres, which is a discussion group for college Latinas. Sista to Sista, which is a discussion group for African American women. Ladies Lunch Express, where weekly women could come in during lunchtime and just blow off steam, just to release their stress during the week. And then we also have Stress Busters, where weekly we talk about different techniques like meditation or yoga to show people how to release stress, because oftentimes that's very difficult for them. Some other clubs we offer are Black Students United, United Student Pride, Women's Alliance, Power, Speak, and Poetry Jam.
Okay, so is the Women's Resource Center strictly just for women, or what about men?
Actually, yeah, no, definitely. A lot of people don't go to the Women's Resource Center because they feel like it's only for women. But actually it's for anyone of any ethnicity, of any or sex that could come. All of our services are to provide for everybody, empowerment of every culture and sex. I've actually been a volunteer for about 2 to 3 years, so.
Okay, so can you tell us how can other students get involved?
They could visit us on our website, or they could visit us on our website at www.csufresno.edu/WRC, or give us a call at 278-4435. And we're located in the Thomas Building, room 110.
Okay. All righty, Jesse. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Now, to wrap up this week's edition of the Bulldog Bulletin, have you ever wondered how the idea of having a rec or health center on campus came about? Fresno State students came up with these ideas and other wonderful services that are available to all students. Our reporter David Vasquez asked what students would like to see on campus.
Thank you. Today we're going to be interviewing a couple of Fresno State students and asking them what is they would like to have here at Fresno State. Let's go find out what they have to say.
My name is AD and this is
Caitlin.
And we'd like Fresno State to have more restaurants.
My name is Jorge Omar Gonzalez, and I wish that Fresno State had a vegan eating, maybe a restaurant, or maybe they offered more vegan options in their cafeteria.
My name is Nick Chacon, and I wish Fresno State had a 24-hour dance hall.
Hi, I'm Christina Chang, and what I will want to have at Fresno State is more books in the library for students to read, or for students to enjoy their time being part of the library.
Hi, my name is Andrea, and something I would want Fresno State to have is like probably a 3-story parking garage, more room for us to park.
Hi, my name is Brenda Gomez, and something I would like Fresno State to have is the opportunity for students to have the access to change their username. So if they messed up on their username, they could have a more professional one go on their transcripts.
Hi, my name is Matt, and something that Fresno State should have is lower tuition for the students.
All right, I'm Steven Espinoza, and something I would want Fresno State to have is actually a parking garage.
Hi, I'm Alex Gutierrez. What I would like for Fresno State is a wider variety of classes for the students.
My name's Anna, and something I would like Fresno State to have is a trolley to get students around campus.
Hello, my name is Jeanette Escalante, and one thing I would like for Fresno State to do is lower the prices for the parking permits.
Brenda Cortez, and I would like Fresno State to have more parking.
My name is Alfredo Escalante, and something I want Fresno State to have is better food selection.
My name is Freddie, and something I would like Fresno State to have is more options with the classes.
Danny, Isabel, as you can tell, these are some excellent ideas to have at Fresno State within the next couple of years. But for now, that is my report. For BsTv, I am David Vasquez.
Well, that does it for us here in the studio. I'm Isabel Lopez.
And I'm Danny Villalobos. Thanks for tuning in.